When fate decides a troll must bow, Chieftain Narjak Firstborn told his cub. Agrog must carry the tribe now. Narjak has spoken. Slowly, Akrog looked up from the bloody mud. Akrog cannot. He is not ready. Narjak's gaze was like fog. Take care of them, cub. Them and him. Both. the tribe and shield no hag. Those were Chieftain Narjak's last words to his cub Akrog after a ballista bolt from the Tusk Hunters pierced right through his chest. Fabled warrior, leader. No matter what say, he had everything given to him on a moon silver platter. All because his sire was chieftain before him. Oh no, little cubs. The hunger, the blood rot, the hunters. The Moonkin had become but a shadow, and in the span of a day, it became Akrog's calling to lead them back to Mugwa's light. The day he and his two companions went out.
Ё-моё. А где здесь субтитры? Вот в чем приколюха. Смотрите. Субтитров у нас нет. Нарезка. Где тут субтитры? Вот настройки графики. Это понятно. Интерфейс. Нет. Здрасте, блядь. То есть нет субтитров в роликах. Охуенно.
Are these the ones? Magwa's tears, the sacred plants, blessed by the goddess herself.
Pity she always cries in hard-to-reach places. It was a rotten pain to get here.
One blew Makrog to embalm the chieftain's corpse for the devouring. Harm not the others.
Akrog has a question. If the blooms are so powerful, perhaps they could help with the blood rot. Surely Mugwa would understand.
Akrog's sire said the same thing.
He said that? When?
Oh, hundreds of moons ago. Back when the blood rot first showed. Akrog was still a little cub, and
Little Moonblood was not yet born. The eyes picked 3 blooms, and Shepherd Crumb brewed a potion from them. But it helped not. In truth, it only made the trolls that drank it worse. Worse? The hex power of the blooms is too strong, even for a troll's flesh.
Akrog wants not to disrespect Mugwa, but why can they not pluck more? This is a brittlebone ruin. If the Moonkin pluck them not, someone else will.
Akrog speaks true, but still, the laws demand it. These blooms are gifts from Mugwa to the sacred earth, and the only time a troll can rip them from the soil is for the rites.
Akrog understands. Akrog remembers hearing that
Elves, it is true. They call them Lenya, and greedily tear them from the soil to use for their hexes. Typical lightling ways, if Grungwar is asked. They think themselves so much holier than the dark races. But in the end, all they do is take, and take.
all right.
And it is done. The bloom has been plucked. Back to the cradle, then? Before the big little oaf Noag goes mad with worry, thinking they tumbled off a cliff.
Akrog still thinks they should have taken Noag with them. It would have helped his dark thoughts.
Noag's gloom is the reason it would have been unwise to take him. Give him time to mourn. As the moon blood, and soon the same blood of the chieftain, he knows there will be little of that in the moons to come.
Grungwar speaks true. Let them march back. They have lost too much time already.
Wait, before they leave, Grungwar has an unusual wish. He would like to pluck a bloom for himself.
What for? The devouring?
No, it is... Grungwar dreams that one day they will find a true home somewhere. A tribe camp to last, so to speak.
Это второй DLC для вполне себе хорошей, интересной игрушки под названием SpellForce 3.
What have Mugwa's tears to do with this?
Well, it may sound foolish, but Grungwar would like to hold on to that bloom and then plant it in the Moonkin's future tribe camp, like a totem of hope, to show how far the Moonkin have come. But the choice lies with Akrog. After all, it is against Mugwa's laws.
Can the bloom survive that long?
It can. Forget not, Agrog. These are no normal blooms, but ones that brim with Mugwa's hex power. Grungwar will need to take good care of it, of course.
Believes Grungwar truly that this tribe camp will ever exist?
To speak the truth in Narjik's words, when a troll must choose between hope and fear, why choose the latter? So he can be prepared. One can prepare for the worst, while still hope for the best. Fear only darkens the mind.
Why is Grungwar?
Yet, by the next sunup, he will be.
Ну я ему разрешу. Ну вот почему? Потому что... Ну хуй знает, блядь. Закон. Ой, он, блядь, срыви давай.
Fine. Grungwa can pick it.
Grungwa thanks the chieftain. He... there, old fur. His precious little bloom. Zoska should not have done that. The blooms are sacred. Well, Zoska just did. And he still stands here, looking as good as ever.
Вот и я про что говорил.
How about they leave this place?
Так. Он что всех на своем пути контр ПКМ. Точка. Точка, точка. Так. И... Ага, вот. Около шифта правого. Ну, посмотрим. Там, как сказать, нам приготовили. Сила воли, откуда это? Вот это все. Слабость рубила, вроде ничего такого создал, да? Брутального челика. 1610 хп, 16. Нифига себе у него урон какой. Чтобы у людей 1610 хп было, это нужно, я не знаю, по уровню вкачать, кстати. Давайте посмотрим, что у него. Дар духов. То акрога? Акрог, да, сокрушитель костей, путь крушителя духов. Ну давайте посмотрим. Доступно. Следующую душа врагов, герой наносит бой шара. Сила атаки плюс 4. Окей. У меня один. Ты где тут? Можно еще как-то? Да, можно. Смотрите-ка. Блин. Характеристики. Где-то здесь должно указываться сколько. А, вот. Очки способностей. 1. Так, дальше. Вероятность блока. Блин. А, оружием, да, он блокирует. Обычно это вот эта херня под щит идет. Так. Ну давайте способность, да, возьмем какой-нибудь отряда. И тут что? Концентрации в секунду. Чуть легче ранить. Угу, вроде нормально. Просто быстрое передвижение, а это метка вождя. Ну, будем, наверное, вот эту ветку сначала качать. Течение. Так, вот этот чувак. Путь старейшин, дар мрака. Угу. Так, серая шкура. Так, это чувак на путь червееда. Угу, нормально. Очков здоровья. Угу. Угу. По-любому вот эту штуку мне нужно открывать. Давай. Вот так вот сделаем. Так.
Can Zaska help?
Да. Свечи. Да, можно. То ли на shift, то ли на что-то там, я уже не помню.
Going now.
That man's plan from the start.
What?
Is Trusted One all right?
He is.
Closed. Maybe that big stick will help.
Подожди, а вон там. А, фу. Просто-напросто, ну да. Так.
Our Krog is ready. And it is open. Strange.
Maybe Zarama could learn a thing or two from these ruins.
Brittle bone craftsmanship never brings anything good.
Пари. Эльф. Что-то немедленно очень.
It is like the other one, but the stick is missing. Let them look around then. Maybe they can mend it somehow. Head towards certain doom. Sure, why not?
Обучение опять.
This looks interesting. That should work.
He is going.
Time to move on.
This work.
Let Zaska get a proper look.
Недоступно. Окей. Тогда что доступно? Да. Может,
Moving
не
now.
нажал? Скорее всего, не нажал.
Easy. That way.
Moving on.
Блять.
Ready for action.
What is this?
Так, там как-то можно... Что там у меня было? Интересно, я уже не помню. Удар троллей был. Вечерний. А, у этих челиков. Преимущество, преимущество. Вот, оставляющий удар. А, вот, заклинание, да-да-да. Преимущество заклинания.
Can a troll not rest for a moment?
Вот. Эти штуки нужно. Лечебная мазь, оповещи мертвых. Так. А это преимущество. все было.
Grungwa is ready. Bugs, look out! Why must they join the Wormkin? They will not get away from Zazka. They messed with the wrong tribe. Dead. What is that? Interesting. Probably.
И немедленный пиздец.
What is that?
Здесь плохая система этого брони и оружия. Вот. То есть прокачка ничего такая нормальная. А вот система вот эта, вот, одежды и брони очень примитивная.
In that direction? If he insists. The Moonkin cannot go through here.
True. But there is a hex stone. If they can kindle the...
There they are. Trusted one, Nurbok One-Eye. What is he doing here? Looking for them. The fat Bonekin chieftain was getting worried.
The tears were harder to find than they thought.
Cub Akrog, Nurbok will tell him one more time. The Moonkin should break off the devouring and move on. If they stay in this clearing for too long, the hunters will come for them. Nurbok, they talked about this. The chieftain must be devoured, so Magwa can pass on his power to the chosen chieftain. Narjok would want... What Narjok would want is for the tribe to survive. But Nurbok has said his piece. It is clear the tribe would rather listen to a fresh tusk cobbling who hears voices in the wind.
The eyes have not seen hunters for 6 sundowns now. Nurbok really believes they are in danger?
The tribe is always in danger, and they will never be safe. Not as long as the tusk hunters are out there. Not as long as the blood rot takes warrior after warrior and kills their cubs before they are born. Not as long as there is never enough to eat. A true ray of sunshine. No one asked for Small Tusk's opinion.
Narjak was Akrog's sire. If anyone knows what he would have wanted, it is Akrog.
What? Has Akrog become a lightling now, where blood ties matter more than one's tribe? It is true, Akrog is Narjak's cub, but that makes him no closer to Narjak than any other kin. Nurbok speaks true, Akrog. He may be Narjak's cub and feel a strong bond to him, but a cub belongs to the tribe, regardless of his sire. That is what Magwa's laws demand. There. Listen to Grungwa.
Nurbok knows that Akrog wanted not to be chieftain. His sire, Narjak, chose this.
In his dying moments, with a big brittle-bone throwing spike through his chest, he either chose Akrog because dying made him confused, or simply because Akrog was his cub. Nurbok knows not what is more pathetic. Nurbok, it was the chieftain's word. That makes it no less wrong.
Sire Narjak was the last firstborn of the trolls, and the greatest chieftain there ever was. He deserves to leave this world with honor.
Zazka could not agree more. If everyone got what they deserved, every worker would have their own iron beak. Make no mistake, Nurbok treasured Narjak like he treasures Grungwa. But Narjak was a great chieftain because he put others first. Surely Akrog knows that, after what his sire did for Nurbok and Akrog both. Akrog knows, Nurbok. But what honor have the trolls left if they let these rotten brittle bones crush even their most sacred traditions? Now, can Nerbok kindle the Hexstone?
He can. Oh, and Zaska Smalltusk?
What?
Nerbok knows the Smalltusk has been scheming. He will keep an eye on him.
Then how will he see where he is going?
What was Nerbok talking about? About Zazka scheming?
Scheming makes it sound very bad. He will tell Trusted One Akrog after the devouring. Kin should not have secrets from each other, Zaska. And Grungwar would know all about that, no? Grungwar is here.
He will lead the way.
Аминь, ёб вашу мать совсем. А, вот. Я забыл уже как.
At his service.
Иди сюда.
This way?
Телепорт.
What is Agrog waiting for? They need to bring the tears to the Bonekin.
Why would Nerbok accuse Zazka of scheming?
Ask him himself. The small tusk is standing right there.
And he was about to say the same thing. Akrog, Zaska will tell him after the devouring. Now is not the time.
Fine. That bear, Nerbok crushed it?
Nerbok crushed it, but it was already hurt when he came here.
Maybe a Bonekin hunter killed it then.
Or a brittle bone.
Anuk's eyes have scouted the jungle. They say there is no one in sight, neither Brittlebone nor Greenskin.
True. Well, it will be a good meal for the ill and wounded. Nerbok will take it back to the tribe.
A wise idea. Best ask Crumb who needs it most.
Akrog will leave now. Will Nerbok join the devouring?
He will. But there is something else he has to look into first.
Sharp tusks and thick hide, then.
On his way.
Moving on.
Let Akrog see. The blood for the tribe!
What is that? He is on his way.
He will lead the way.
Something about this jungle always makes Akrog's hide crawl.
The blood drop in the cradle. It is full of Magwa's power, making life and plants flourish all around it. Pity all that power does beak shit to keep the hunters and slavers away. Is something wrong, Zaska? No, of course not.
That way.
Interesting.
By the holy hide, if it is not chosen Chieftain Akrog Bone Crusher. Cabrax was about to ask the bones if something happened to them.
Chieftain Cabrax, Magwa prays. It is true, finding the tears was harder than they thought. The Brittlebone ruin was swarming with bugs.
Good for the tears, bad for the many Brittlebone treasure hunters who search them. Ha! Come, show him. Ah, good. Very good. Mugwa will be pleased. Now all they need is a tooth.
A sacred pierce stick. The Bonekin have none.
Will need to shape their own for their sacrifice.
Speaking of the sacrifice, Has the Moonkin's Bloodgiver arrived yet? Anuk? When Akrog left to find the tears, the Moonkin Eye Master said he could not be found.
Oh, he has arrived, it is true. A few hours ago. He wanted to be alone with his prayers, though. So Cabrax let him and his trusted one into the shrine. Cabrax understands, but it may not feel that way right now.
Are the sacrifices truly necessary? The Moonkin have lost so many kin already, especially after the last hunter attack. It feels like a sin to kill another, even for the devouring.
Cabrax understands, Akrog. But without the blood sacrifice, the Bone King cannot summon Mugwa's cub. And without the cub as a river for her hex power, they cannot give the chieftain's power to all must pay it.
Akrog still understands not why the bones chose Anuk. The Moonkin need all the healers they can get, and his trusted one will be crushed.
Grangwa told Akrog, the bones are the will of Magua, and when she decides, the kin obeys. Elder Grangwa said it, but Cabrax will speak long prayers for his trusted one.
Oh, splendid. That solves the problem.
Zaska, show respect.
Krog understands. He will talk to him once Cabrax allows them into the shrine.
Akrog should. Itzkar, the Bonekin Bloodgiver, would like to speak with him too, but they will cross that swamp when they come to it.
How can they shape a tooth? Grungwar said it. It is a sacred weapon.
Just like how the Moonkin shape their other weapons. All Akrog must do is find a hexed brittlebone weapon, scrap it, then have the Moonkin Master Scrapper use the parts to shape the tooth.
Can they not use the Bonekin's tooth? The Moonkin have no time.
No. If the Moonkin want the Bonekin to do the devouring, they must respect the tradition.
All right. Akrog meant no disrespect. Where can they find a hexed brittlebone weapon, though?
Oh, there are many places in this jungle. But Cabrax believes he heard the Moonkin's master scrapper, Zaramuk, speak of a brittlebone hideout up north.
His name is Zeramak. But good, Akrog will speak to him. Oh, and Chieftain Cabrax. Akrog is not chieftain yet, but he still thanks Cabrax in the name of the tribe. He knows many Bonekin wanted not the Moonkin so close to their shrine, with the hunters and the bloodrot. Cabrax took a risk helping them, and Akrog will not forget it.
Look at that! The cub has his sire's silver tongue.
No, Akrog means it. Narjak would never find his way into the moonlit river, and Akrog could never be blessed with Narjak's strength.
True, true. But Narjak was not only a great chieftain, but also the last firstborn troll. To give him his last rites is a great honor. And as for the fool tusks afraid of catching the blood rot, what they need most is a fat fist to the face. They should know the rot cannot be passed from one troll to another, and be glad the Bonekin were mostly spared. Now off with Akrog.
I, Chieftain Cabrax.
Zaska is listening.
All right. To the tribe camp.
They should look for Noag, too. Let them hope he has done nothing silly.
They will.
Going now.
What on Urgath is this?
What is it that Warrior Nog needs?
Well, he feel foolish to ask.
Just speak.
Well, Tamer Julog, he say anything about Nog?
Like what?
Well, there is no good way to say it. Talag, Julog's trusted one. Nog there when hunters kill him.
Talig. Akrog remembers. That was many moons ago, was it not?
It is true, but Nog still remembers all too clearly. Talag fight like a true warrior, and Nog by his side. But then the hunters get too many, and Nog gets scared and run. He even hear Talag scream as the hunter untusk him and... Well, no matter. Nog want to ask Akrog if Julag would forgive him if he apologized for leaving Talag. Akrog has the gift of spirits, so he can know thoughts of the tribe, no?
I'm sorry. Akrog cannot read thoughts.
No? But he is blessed by Mugwa, and...
All the gift of spirits does is make him sleep badly and hear voices in the wind. But sometimes he wishes he could read thoughts. It would make things easier. Especially now that he is about to be chieftain. Nog should just tell Julog he is sorry after the devouring. Let Julog decide whether to forgive him or not.
Nog see. Akrog is right. He must ask and hope for the best. Sometimes that is all a troll can do.
Nog speaks true. Now sharp tusks and thick hide. Akrog must prepare the devouring.
Sharp tusks and thick hide.
И здесь вот из дебильного, что могу сказать, да, в этой игре, третьей части. Это такие вот большие огрехи в сюжете, когда, например, по лору, ну, в любом фэнтези, да, есть лор, вот, определенный. И есть некое такое понятие канона. Вот, смотрите, например, в оригинале, в третьей части, здесь люди объединились с оркой, короче, вот, чтобы там противостоять какому-то там злу. В общем, ну, лично для меня это гигантский минус, потому что, ну такое себе, блядь, люди объединялись с оркой. Я как-то привык по лору Властелина колец, где это непримиримые враги, короче. Вот. И я стараюсь придерживаться, что по мнению, что в играх так и должно быть. То есть никаких вот этих вот дружб, там, эльфов с троллями, блядь, людей с орками и так далее. Короче, есть некие две стороны. У них есть некий набор каких-то рас. На каждой стороне там орки, тролли, какие-нибудь там нежить, блядь, еще какого-то там, блядь, какие-то там другие расы. И есть, типа, вот другая сторона, там люди, гномы или дварфы по-другому, да, типа, ну, ближе, наверное, дварфы сказать, потому что гномы это не совсем то. Люди, дварфы и эльфы, как бы там, ну, еще, может быть, кто-то там, не знаю, кто, может быть, вот. И вот они идут, сражают друг против друга, типа, в разных комбинациях, вот. А вот то, что в этой игре показано, это какое-то недоразумение, на мой взгляд.
If he gets through this, Grorag promises never to insult Krasik again. Or maybe just once a moon.
Ah, Grorag. It is good to see him. Grorag.
Oh, sorry. Chosen chieftain must excuse Grorag.
No need to be excused. But how is Krasik? Is he showing signs of healing?
Not yet, chosen chieftain. Krasik still has a fever, made worse by the blood rot. For now, the old fool slumbers.
A curse on the blood rot. Akrog thinks he has not seen Krasik sleep before.
He looks so peaceful, no? He still farts as much as ever, though. Grorag thinks that must be a good sign.
Let us hope so.
Пить воздух — это очень знакомая тема. Кстати, Кразик также звали гоблина в Бути Бэй в World of Warcraft. Кто знает, тот поймет.
Is his sickness so serious?
Grorag hopes not. Shepherd Crumb gave him some herbs to make him sleep.
It is kind of Grorag to watch over Krasik.
It is no trouble. You would do the same for Grorag. Probably.
Krasik is fortunate to have Grorag here with him.
Grorag thanks the chosen chieftain.
Moving now. What is this?
Кстати, очень жестко в этой игре почему-то процессор напрягается, прям очень сильно. У меня вот первый раз такая херня, что дропы кадров, короче. То есть первая игра, где у меня дропы кадров. Вот. Процессор Ryzen 3600. Ну, довольно такой нормальный процессор, как бы, вот. И до этого я все стримил, там было все с запасом. Прот не особо нагружался. А в этой игре тут, ну, объективно здесь вообще нечего просчитывать с точки зрения вот, процессора. Я не вижу здесь никаких напрягов. Другое дело, знаете, какой-нибудь там Total War, например, серии, ну или там другая стратежка. Там сотни этих, как их называют, ну, юнитов, да, вот, и там действительно есть чему напрягаться. А здесь, ну сколько здесь вот народа, да, вот сколько здесь народа, статичного причем, ничего они не делают, короче, вот. Из чего тут процессор-то будет нагружаться, из-за чего? Непонятно.
There. How feels he now?
Better. Speak true, Crumb. Warrior Higrak, he died.
The brittlebone stab stick missed the heart. In a few sundowns, he will walk again.
Good. Good.
Elder Grongwar, chosen chieftain Akrog, hunters Aska, Mugwa praise. Crumb is glad to see they are back safely.
Mugwa praise, Shepherd Crumb, kind soul. How are the wounded?
Not well. Nagak and Tap will not live to see the next sundown. Higrak might mend, or he might not.
Might not. But Crumb told him he would be fine.
Sometimes a bit of hope and trust is enough to heal the worst of wounds. What of the devouring? Is it ready?
Almost. The Bonekin need a few more things.
Very well. Let Crumb know if he can help.
Tell Akrog, has Crumb seen Little Blood? Noak. He seems not to be in the tribe camp.
Strange. No, Crumb has seen him not. But he was very upset about their sire the whole day. Poor Noag. He still thought Ken lived forever.
Akrog will see if he can comfort him.
He should. Though this would have happened one day. Kin dies, and there is nothing a troll can do. It is a painful lesson they all must learn. And even though a troll should treat every moonkin as kin, it is no secret that the death of a trusted one or same blood can hurt more.
Either way, they need to find Little Blood. Has Crumb any idea where he went?
No, but he is sure he went not far. They should look in the jungle.
All right. Sharp tusks and thick hide, Crumb.
Тематика этой DLC-шки не очень удачная, на мой взгляд. Промыли какие-то.
What? Oh, chosen chieftain Elder Grafer. Mugwa praise.
Mugwa praise.
Hello to Julog, too.
Are the beaks well?
Well, most are, but Zekiel and Urax starve. Crumb gave them some herbs against hunger, but they are still restless. How goes the devouring? The sooner the Moonkin can move on, the better.
They are still preparing it. Sharp tusks and thick hide, Julog.
Sharp tusks and thick hide.
Ah, chieftain back. Good, good. What he need?
Akrog needs Zeramak to shape something. To crush things.
What he need?
Смотрите-ка, прикольно. Тролли не могут использовать. Вот. Будет пример, да? Лезвие. Прикольно. А, это щит. И... Раз.
Oh, chieftain back. Good, good. What he need?
The Moonkin need to craft a tooth. Can Zeramak help with that?
Tooth for eating?
No. The holy weapon for the devouring. They have the pointy end, they just need a brittle bone pierce stick with hex power. Kabrak said the scrappers found a brittle bone hideout up north.
Ah, the cave, true. It locked, but the scrappers find shiny metal to open it. Here, how it called? A key. The scrappers went in already. Not yet, because there are Erics and other creatures. But Chieftain and Grungmore strong. They can squish them. Maybe they take Little Moonblood too? He's so strong.
Maybe. Speaking of Little Blood, has Zeramak seen him?
Bit ago he have, but not now. Maybe he sleep in shelter?
Akrog will look. Either way, they will be back with the brittle bone pierce stick. Zeramak should stay ready.
He will. Oh, and Slig? Best ask now.
The chosen chieftain might be able to help Slig, if he has time. Just come and talk to him when he can.
Что тут? Или это сразу все можно забрать, да? Скорее всего, все, да. Так, поехали.
All right. Zeramak said the cave is to the north. And let them keep an eye out for Little Blood.
Trusted one gets used to the chieftain speak quite quickly.
As he should.
Так, а что у нас тут?
Interesting. Probably. Let Zosco get a proper look.
Is this?
А,
He is going.
я понял. Новый уровень. Так. Тоже нельзя. 13. Сила. Наноса, сила, давайте. Сила воли, конечно же. И что тут еще? О, давай вот так. Нормально.
Cursed rot.
Типа на ближний бой. Нафиг его надо. Допустим. Так. И что тут у него? Ну, вот, сила воли. Типа магия.
Only fools challenge the Moonkin. Afraid of no trolls? They should be. Grungwa will go there. Let Grungwa take a closer look.
Head towards certain doom? Sure, why not?
Братюня, наверное.
They here?
Noag, quick.
Go squish!
Так, что такое? Младшая кровь взрослеет.
Let
Давайте
Agrog see.
поговоримся.
They see Noag strong. He make Eric go squish. He do same for Brittlebone, who killed Sire. All them.
As long as he leaves a handful for Zazka.
Zaska get 5. Noag 5T. 50. Why is Noag out here alone? It is dangerous. Maybe for old Grumph. No for Noag. He's strong. He is, but he's also the Moonblood, and the tribe needs him. Hunter Eric was killed by a wild wyvern just a few sundowns ago. What? Noag, not Eric. And tribe like Noag cause he's strong. How he can stay strong if he always hiding in his shelter?
Ничего себе. Это что-то новое, кстати.
This is not about hiding. It is about being strong together with the tribe. It is true, Little Blood can crush many Erics alone, but he will still only be one troll. The Moonkin together, though, they could crush all the Erics on Urgith.
Noag understand. But tribe need be stronger then. Lots stronger. So next hunter attack, they will crush them all and build shelter from their bones and feed their flesh to the Moonkin cubs.
Mugwa septic utters, Noag. Take a deep breath. The hunters are not here.
But will be. And if Noag been stronger last time, Sire would still be here and
Oh, Little Blood. Calm. Be calm. It is not his fault Sire is dead.
Is everyone say Noag Moonblood? Noag blessed because he's so strong, but he not. When hunters came, he can do nothing. Nothing. Nothing.
And neither could Akrog or anyone. Noag is a Moonblood, it is true, but Sire was a First Blood, 10 times stronger than even Nurbok. It is good to grieve kin, and it can be good to be angry. But Little Blood must not let this anger turn into despair, else he will one day do something bad.
Sire always say the same thing. Big Blood right. Noag sorry. He be calm now. It's all right, Noag. They all understand. So we just went out here to show the tribe he is strong and to unleash his anger? No, not only. He needs something from the Eric. It's... how say... guts?
Should Zazka dare to ask why?
It's surprise for Crumple Noag make with Zeramak. Noag can take guts, Big Blood?
Sure, but he will accompany them afterwards. It is better this way.
What can he do for the tribe?
Что там у него? А вот Добрая душа, вероятность блок. А, блядь. Понятно. Мгм. Хуйня какая-то, походу. Хуёвое решение. Блять. Вот это. Так, что там? А, нет, тут можно. Типа танк.
What is that?
No one here! Rat them! They go back to Zeramak now?
Soon.
In that direction?
That way. What is this?
He go there.
You will lead the way.
Let Zazka get a proper look.
He is on his way.
Should be Nerbok. Akrok too young. Also, Kutuk know why they call him Bone Crusher? Cause all he can do is crush things. Take more to be chieftain.
He has gift of spirits.
Oh, Mugwa be praised. He hear voices in wind. Good for him.
Сейчас пиздюлете дадим.
He... Oh, chosen chieftain.
Ну-ка, маленький пиздюк.
Ibrak, Kutuk. The blood for the tribe for the blood.
Elder Greyfur, chosen chieftain Akrog. The blood for the tribe for the blood. Hunter Zazka.
I Kutuk. I Ibrak. How wonderful to see them.
What are they doing out here? Scouting.
I, Master Anug, tell them about strange sparkles in the jungle, so they go see.
Is nothing here, though.
Strange sparkles. What meant, Anuk?
Ibrak and Kutuk asked themselves the same thing. He say the air wavy, like over a fire.
Grungwar, any idea what that could be?
Maybe Hex power. Hard to say.
Green spot mushrooms, maybe. They make the nearby air wavy.
Could be. It is true.
Speaking of I, Master Anuk, where is he? He was not in the camp.
East of the cradle with few others. They say Crumb's beaks find nest of Araks out there. Good for eating. What sorts? Kutuk no sure. Let them pray to Magwa. They are blood fiends then. Their flesh is the most nourishing.
Akrog heard them speak about him. Ibrak thinks Nerbok should have been chosen chieftain, and not Akrog.
He must hear wrong.
Well, that is enough to convince Zazka.
Shut up, small tusk, or Ibrak will make ugly face even uglier.
Kin harms kin not. Now speak true, or stay silent.
What he want Ibrak to say if they heard all?
Nothing. But Agrog will say this. Ibrak needs not to respect Agrog, but he will obey him.
He will forgive Ibrak.
As Agrog said, Ibrak can think and say what he wants. As long as he obeys, there is nothing to forgive. Now, another question. All right, they will leave now. There are many things to do. Sharp tusks and thick...
Sharp tusks and thick hide.
Time to move on. You're ready. Feel the weight of the moon. Enjoy. You find out.
Ларская шестишка. Но тут прикольно сделали.
What this?
Перевели все вот эти, ну,
No, I'll go look.
человеческо-эльфийские названия на свой лад. Прикольно сделано.
What is needed of him?
Действительно прикольно.
What this? Let Zazka get a proper look.
Bloodburn. That was the name of the hex plague that had caused the rot 600 moons ago. It came from a land far across the water, and its bite was felt by the races in different ways. Elves were barely affected. Brittle bones died slowly. Green skins quickly and brutally. The bloodburn was weaker on Urgath, but it affected its creatures nonetheless. The trolls were left cursed with weak flesh and cubs who died before they could be born.
Это, наверное, люди. Зеленые шкуры — это эльфы. Ой, эти, блядь, орки. Вот.
All right. A tiny pierce stick with hex power, Gabrak said. Let them find it.
And keep their crush sticks ready. Zeramak said there were beasts. Huh, what now? More trouble? Let him at them.
Давайте, ребята.
They will regret this. Zazka prepared a little something for them. Ready for action.
Один.
If he insists.
Не бейте его, ёбаная мать. Бейте.
Head towards certain doom. Sure, why not? Going now.
Ой-ой-ой,
Moving on.
попадает.
This way? What is that?
Еле выжил, блядь.
Let Zazka get a proper look. What next? This looks interesting.
Так, тут быстрое сохранение. Блин, как они это делали? Это все. По-моему, изменили. Так. Блять, а где? На управление. Расклад памяти. Ты. Ячейка. Один, что здесь? Быстрое сохранение, Ctrl F5. Ctrl F5. Поменяли управление. Раньше было просто F5. И вот эти вот штуки, они были на просто единичку, там 5 и так далее. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.